Welcome back to Dazzy Cars. Today is one of those days where the past and the present collide so hard that you can actually feel it in your chest. Because the GMC Typhoon is not just a vehicle, it's a moment in American automotive history that still feels rebellious even decades later. This is a machine that showed up before the world was ready, before people believed an SUV could embarrass sports cars, before performance trucks and turbocharged monsters became normal. The Typhoon didn't ask for permission, it didn't try to explain itself, it just showed up, ran a 0-60 that shocked the industry and left everyone else scrambling to catch up. Now let's talk about the exterior, because the Typhoon looks like it was built with one goal in mind: intimidation. This thing sits low, wide, and unapologetic. There's nothing soft about it. The blacked-out grille, the squared-off body, the aggressive stance, it all screams early 90s American muscle attitude wrapped in an SUV body. It doesn't rely on flashy lines or futuristic lighting, instead it uses brute presence. When a Typhoon pulls up next to you, it doesn't matter what year it is, people still look. There's a seriousness to it, like it knows it was born to break rules. The wheels are chunky, the proportions are compact, and the overall shape feels purpose-built. This isn't an SUV pretending to be sporty. This is a performance vehicle that just happens to have 4 doors and a hatch. The Typhoon looks like something GM engineers built after hours, something they weren't supposed to make, something that slipped through the corporate cracks. And that rebellious DNA is visible from every angle. Moving inside, the interior feels like a time capsule, but not in a bad way. It's pure old-school GM, with straightforward gauges, physical buttons, and a cockpit that puts function above flair. The seats are firm and supportive, built to keep you planted when the boost kicks in. There's no giant screen, no ambient lighting, no digital theatrics. This cabin reminds you that driving used to be about mechanical connection, about feeling what the vehicle is doing instead of watching it on a display. What makes the interior special is the honesty. You sit high, you see the hood, you feel the steering wheel vibrate slightly with the engine's rhythm. It's raw, it's analog, and it makes modern cars feel almost overprotected by comparison. This is a place where you feel involved, not insulated. Now let's get to the heart of the legend, the engine and the way this thing drives. Under the hood is a turbocharged V6 that changed everything. On paper, it didn't sound revolutionary. In reality, it was devastating. The instant torque, the aggressive boost, the all-wheel drive traction, it all came together to create something that shocked sports cars of its era. The Typhoon launches hard, digs in and goes. There's no drama, no wheel spin, just violent forward motion. The handling feels tight and confident, especially for something shaped like a brick. The suspension was tuned for performance, not comfort, and you feel that immediately. It corners flat, responds quickly, and feels far more athletic than any SUV had a right to be at the time. This wasn't about luxury. This was about domination. Even today, the driving experience feels special. There's a sense of urgency, a sense of mechanical purpose. Turbo lag, boost surge, steering feedback, it's all there, reminding you that this machine was built in an era when engineers chased excitement instead of algorithms. Safety by modern standards is basic, but that's part of the charm. No driver assist watching over you, no electronic safety net stepping in. The Typhoon trusts the driver, and that trust creates a bond that modern vehicles rarely replicate. Pricing when it was new reflected its exclusivity, and today its value reflects its legend. Clean examples are collector pieces now, respected for what they represented and what they started. Emotionally, the GMC Typhoon is proof that America has always known how to take risks when it wants to. It's proof that innovation doesn't always look futuristic. Sometimes it looks boxy, loud, and slightly unhinged. This is a vehicle that didn't just influence performance SUVs, it predicted them. Every fast SUV you see today owes something to this thing. And before we wrap this up, I want to remind you about the video that's already live on this channel covering the XPeng P7i. That episode shows the complete opposite side of the automotive evolution, a future-focused, intelligent electric sedan built around software, efficiency, and modern luxury. Watching the XPeng P7i video after this one gives you a full-circle moment, showing just how far the industry has traveled from raw turbocharged rebellion to silent, intelligent performance. If you haven't watched that XPeng P7i video yet, go watch it right now, because it perfectly complements everything we talked about today. If cars like this get your blood pumping and you live for stories that define automotive history, hit subscribe and stay with Dazzy Cars. Because this channel isn't about trends, it's about legends, past and present, told the way they deserve to be told.